What would you do if God asked you to sacrifice the thing you love most? This impossible question became Abraham's reality in one of the Bible's most challenging stories. Faith, true faith, is proven not in comfort, but in obedience. Long ago, God gave Abraham a test that would shape the course of history, a test of trust, love, and surrender. Abraham was already 100 years old, and Sarah, his wife, was 90 years old when his promised son Isaac was born. For decades, he had waited for this child. Isaac wasn't just his son, he was God's promise fulfilled, the future of an entire nation. Abraham loved this boy more than his own life. Then God spoke words that shattered Abraham's world. "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering." Genesis chapter 22 verse 2 records this stunning command. Let me re-emphasize that God already knew Isaac was his only son, whom he dearly loved but still commanded that he be sacrificed. Imagine Abraham's anguish. How could the God who promised to make him a great nation through Isaac now demand Isaac's life? Yet Abraham didn't argue or delay. Early the next morning, he saddled his donkey, gathered wood for the sacrifice, and set out with Isaac and 2 servants. The 3-day journey to Mount Moriah must have been torturous. Every step brought Abraham closer to the unthinkable. Isaac, trusting and innocent, helped carry the wood that would fuel his own sacrifice. When they reached the mountain, Abraham told his servants to wait, saying prophetically, "We will worship and then we will come back to you." As father and son climbed alone, Isaac asked the heartbreaking question, "Father, the fire and wood are here, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham's faith-filled response reveals his trust even in darkness. "God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son." At the summit, Abraham built an altar and arranged the wood. With trembling hands, he bound Isaac and placed him on the altar. The boy didn't resist. He trusted his father completely. Abraham raised the knife, his heart breaking with every breath. Just as the blade began its descent, the angel of the Lord called out, "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay a hand on the boy. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." Relief flooded through Abraham as he looked up and saw a ram caught in a thicket by its horns. God had indeed provided the sacrifice. Abraham named that place "The Lord Will Provide," and it's remembered to this day. This test revealed the depths of Abraham's faith in God's character. God never intended for Isaac to die. He wanted to demonstrate that nothing should come before our devotion to him. Abraham's willingness to surrender his most precious possession showed a faith that trusted God even when his ways seemed impossible to understand. This story teaches us that true faith sometimes requires us to let go of what we hold most dear, trusting that God's plans are always good. If this resonates with you, like, comment, and subscribe for more.